happened to
I'm not
burn
going to
in
be able to
Zurich
hear
and win
anything.
in Germany last Christmas. Yeah.
Oh, you are doing several road trips.
Yes, very much true.
So, okay, I hope that works. What does it mean to you to be first in the nation here in Iowa? Is that an issue for you? Is this a special reason to be here, or why are you here?
Yeah, so we're here to participate and see the Iowa caucuses and how the politics starts from the ground up. We're here on a trip called the Hemp Road Trip, and we're raising awareness of hemp as an agricultural crop in the U.S. So we're meeting with different politicians, going to different rallies, and talking to them and asking them questions of how we can move our country forward using hemp.
So you are here for a special reason, for this reason.
Correct.
What reason is it?
To get the federal government to end prohibition of hemp.
And
So we're talking to politicians, we're talking to Congress people, state senators, state representatives, and educating people that hemp is not marijuana, and hemp essentially helps this country establish itself. We need to allow hemp to be grown nationwide.
and how do you do that?
We talk to people, we help people understand that it's different than marijuana, we help them understand that colonists were required to grow it, the benefits to the economy, especially here in Iowa, the benefits as an agricultural crop, the benefits to the soil, to the farmer, and to the health and well-being of Iowa itself.
What are the benefits?
It's a phytoremediator, so it leaves the ground, the roots go deep into the ground, so it breaks the soil up, and it gives such a big canopy that it leaves the ground with more nutrients. So your yield of other crops, of wheat and of soy and of corn, will actually increase in the next year. In addition, it doesn't require herbicides or pesticides, so it's good for the soil. It's good for it sucks up all the oil, all the fertilizer in the ground. Will suck up that fertilizer, so it stops it from getting into the water supply. And then from a health standpoint, it has omega-3s, 6 and 9s. It has magnesium and nitrogen and phosphorus that are great for the human body.
So can we say you are a professional caucus goer, something like that? You are here for this only reason?
Correct. We're here to see how Iowa does it, how caucuses are done. This is my first experience in Iowa, so very excited to see this type of situation, how the presidential candidates talk, how they interact with the people, and just really learn, how it's done here in Iowa.
Can you talk about this trip? You're from Colorado, but you are on a road trip.
Correct.
Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, so we start here in Iowa, we're going to New Hampshire, Washington, D.C., and we're just helping raise awareness of the plant as an agricultural crop. Iowa's the farm state, it's the breadbasket of the U.S., and the farmers here need an option for other crops to grow besides just corn and besides just soy.
And are they open to hear that?
Once they understand that it's different and that you get the stigma of the marijuana out of the conversation, absolutely, they're open. It's an economic issue, it's a jobs issue, and it's a health issue for the state.
Yeah.
Iowa's a great state for this crop.
And how is it in Colorado? Is it established there?
It's established. This was our second year growing in Colorado. It's been absolutely fantastic. It has, just my company, we have 25 employees in a year, so it's great for the economy, it's great for jobs, and then it's great for the products downstream. There's a lot of really good products that can come from hemp, from biodiesel to plastics to planes, cars, all sorts of different products can be made from the crop.
And what's your plan to put that into the heads of Iowans and the politicians here?
Correct, yeah, so go out, have conversations, talk exactly like we're doing here, talk to people, let them know we have a website, hemproadtrip.com, as well as a Twitter and a Facebook feed and Instagram, and really just provide neutral information so people can make their own decisions and let them understand that there's different options out there. That's the point of the trip.
Are you interested in every politician who's running for president, or in special people?
Everyone, because everyone deserves to know, everyone deserves the education, and everyone deserves to make up their own mind. Whether you're a politician, a farmer, an entrepreneur, an investor, or just someone that wants to eat healthy and put healthy nutrients in their system, everyone deserves to know that this is a crop that should be grown federally.
Is this your first stop?
This is our first stop with Ted Cruz. We had an event last night, but today's our first political stop. So we got Ted Cruz now, then we got Hillary Clinton later. We have Martin O'Malley and Donald Trump and one more I'm forgetting. But yeah, we have about 5 while we're here for 3 days. Then we head to Washington, D.C. for a symposium that we've been invited to by Jared Polis and Thomas Massey. Then we head up to Vermont and New Hampshire for their primaries.
That sounds like a mission. You're on a mission.
Very much so. Very much.
What's
so.
your mission?
Just to educate, to stop. The end goal is to end federal prohibition of hemp.
Why are you doing this? Is this your profession? Are you working for this industry?
So
or are
I own
you
a farm.
lobbyist?
I own a farm. I'm not a lobbyist. I own a farm in Colorado, and it's interesting. We export over $500 million a year to countries like Canada and China. My thought is we need to have those jobs and that money and that production here in the U.S. And the reason it's not allowed is because of a policy mix-up in the 1930s. So we need to stop the insanity of prohibition and allow the farmers to have the option to grow the crop if they want.
Can you talk about you? Who are you? How old are you? What's your name? Do you have a family? What's your what's your life?
My name's Rick Trojan. I'm originally from
Rick
Trojan, originally from Colorado, and I have a family. I have 2 younger sisters, 4 nieces and nephews. I own the largest hemp farm in the U.S. It's 300 acres up in Colorado, and this year we're going to do between 1,000 and 3,000 acres. So I've seen firsthand the problems with federal prohibition and not having the infrastructure and not having the knowledge anymore. It's been 70 years since we grew this crop, so it's time to get that knowledge back in the U.S. again.
And are you supposed to ask Senator Cruz something, or how do you go close with him?
Yeah.
Maybe you can touch him or speak to him.
Yeah, I don't think they'll let me touch him, but I definitely hope that they'll ask us to ask a question. We have a question prepared. He's on the Senate Judiciary Committee, which is where the Industrial Hemp Farming Act is sitting today. So he has the ability to move this law forward and help Iowans and help the farmers to have a crop that provides more than just what the federal subsidies do for corn. So we have a question ready today. If they choose us, we hope to ask it.
With Hillary would be a little bit.
Hillary's a different kind of question.
Not so easy, I guess.
We have questions specific for each of the presidential candidates. So Cruz's question today is much different than Hillary's question this afternoon.
Usually she isn't so for questions, but that's your first stop. So you can't say what's your experience. Are they open to your questions or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It'll be interesting. This is our first stop, so it'll be interesting to find out if they're open. But you're absolutely right. Hillary and Ted are on 2 different sides of the coin. But the beauty of hemp is it's a Democratic issue and a Republican issue, right? It's jobs and the economy, it's environment and health on the other side. So it really crosses both sides of the aisle.
So that's your chance to do that
That's
during
one of
this
them.
call.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and how long are you here for that, or how long are you traveling?
We're in Iowa until the caucus is on Monday. On Monday we drive to Washington, D.C. We have events there on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then we go up to New Hampshire through the 9th. We'll be all over most of the East Coast and Northeast through the middle of March.
What do you expect from this road trip?
I'm not sure. I expect it'll be an adventure. I expect that we'll help open people's minds and enlighten them. We provide information, and hopefully they'll have conversations and make decisions for themselves on the ability to end federal prohibition and how it just makes sense for the economy and for Iowa specifically.
Have you done this before?
No, this is our first time.
Okay. What was the idea? You said you were sitting on your couch and saying, I go to Iowa to meet those people.
I was thinking, I'm not a politician, I'm not involved in politics, so what better way to educate people than to go actually meet them and have a conversation? And we've had people that don't understand from the start, and at the end of the conversation at least are open to talking, or at least open to finding out more, and that's really what we're trying to do. So I figured the best way to do that was to get on the road and do exactly what we're doing here.
How old are you, or young?
39.
Okay. Thank you so much, Rick.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.
All right, thanks.
You.
All right.
Maybe I come back for your bus. Where is it, your bus?
About half a block away.
Just outside?
Yeah, just outside.
A van or?
A bus. It's a little school bus. It looks like...
A school bus?
A school bus, a mini school bus. It looks like this.
Oh, lovely. Ah, cool.
Oh yeah, it goes on all sides.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Can you send me this picture?
Yeah.
I give you my.
You like cards too.
Yeah. What's your name and what is the who are you with?
Swiss Radio.
Oh, awesome.